Alright, what's up, folks? We just got done unloading here at Spring Hill at the GM plant. I'll show you guys the load real quick. We're taking this down to Newnan, Georgia. We're heading over to West Point to load up, unless it starts going on overflow up here. Then we'll turn around, come right back up, and load another load. But for right now, this is what we got. We'll be taking this down to, like I said, Newnan, Georgia. We got one Cadillac on, the rest are Acadias, and we're just getting ready to head out of here and go make a little bit of money on this Monday morning. We'll be down there this evening. We'll get this delivered and hopefully get parked for the evening down in Georgia, load up at West Point in the morning, and we will be on our way out. So guys, thanks for riding along, and I will see you guys shortly. Thanks. What's up, folks? Good morning. It is Tuesday morning right now. We just got done making our last delivery here in Georgia. We are on our way to West Point. Looks like we're going to do a couple short runs today because I got a decent load sitting up in Knoxville that I got to pick up tomorrow, going up to the auction in Nashville. So it looks like we're going to try to make a real quick turn today and run 9 or 10 out to either Birmingham or Montgomery, and then loading another 10 out of Montgomery right back into Atlanta. 2 short loads. It'll make for a decent day, a little over 1,500 bucks, depending on if I can get 9 or 10. But we're going to make those 2 deliveries. We will deadhead from Atlanta back up into Nashville, unless while I'm driving over here, when I get over to West Point, I'm going to look and see if anything has popped out of any of the auctions for a better load going back up into Tennessee. But if not, this is what we'll do today. We'll grab those, get those delivered today, and then run up in the morning into Knoxville, load up, head into Nashville, deliver, and then it looks like we'll be loading out of Nashville, heading right back into either North Carolina or Virginia to finish out the week up in Maryland. We'll load up in Maryland and then come back to Tennessee, deliver, finish out our week that way. It'll be a fairly decent week. But that's just what we have going on right now. What I wanted to talk about this morning is what to do if you get hit. obviously we all know, or you guys all know, my truck got whacked a couple weeks ago, again, second time in a year. Guy pulling out of a parking spot, got my front fender, hood, grill, and front bumper. So those that I just want to get into, I guess, what to do if that happens. Obviously, first thing to do is going to be get your police report, get documentation, get the person's information. I have heard before that police won't come on private property to do an accident report. I have never had an issue with that. Anytime I've ever been hit, I've had the police show up and do the report. No questions asked. But there again, if you do get pictures, get audio of the other person pretty much admitting to what happened. Take video before you move anything. Take video with your phone. Take photos. Get license plates, DOT numbers, company information. You're going to need the driver's license of the person, their insurance information, and who to contact at their company. So go through the basic steps there, and then get all your information all set and ready to rock and roll. And for you, what you're going to need is obviously that information to give to their insurance company, because you're going to have to claim for the actual repair, the damage of what happened to your rig. But also you're going to have what's called a downtime claim. That is a claim for lost profits while parked. So in that aspect, you're going to need the last 90 days of bank statements. I've had one company ask for them over the years. I've had two others not. But bank statements, you're going to need 90 days of a profit loss statement, and which is all your invoices, all your bill of lading, everything you've made in the last 90 days, plus all your receipts. What they're going to do is they're going to want to deduct total running expenses from your gross income. So turn around and put your gross income, get it obviously as high as you can, because that is your money. And then you're going to need to discuss with them whether you run a 7-day work week or a 5-day work week. I run a 5-day work week. So I could swindle them and try to make it sound like I run 7, but I don't. I try to be as honest as possible with this stuff. So I tell them right up front, I'll run a 5-day work week. I will need a profit loss payment. A lost income payment for Monday through Friday for the amount of time the truck is down. And for me, that's a lot higher than a lot of you, because a lot of you, they will just rent you a truck and you'll be back on the road in 2 days. So it's not as big. Me, I can't rent a truck and haul any of my equipment. So I'm specialized. And the people that run low boys, like heavy haul, tankers where you're going to need a PTO, dump truck, anything like that where they can't rent a rig, your statement is going to be a lot higher, like mine, than if you haul a dry van or a flatbed. So that is something to take into account. Get that all together, send it to them as soon as possible. Immediately go and get an estimate on your truck. If it's not drivable, have it towed. Let the tow company know that it's going to be paid through the insurance company. Most of them will work with you and they will charge the insurance company themselves. If they won't, you might have to pay it out of pocket. But get your estimates and everything done in the first day or two. It is your responsibility to mitigate the loss of the claim as much as possible. Meaning, you can't turn around and just try to rack up as much money as possible in the claim. They're not going to pay it. I actually had a trailer get hit and totaled out. But it took the insurance company so long to do anything. Every time we'd make a phone call to get it towed or anything like that, they would drag their feet for 7 to 10 days before every aspect. And when push came to shove, which was a hard lesson for me to learn, it ended up being my fault. I should have contacted the insurance company, let them know what I was doing, and then go and do it. Don't wait for permission to get it done. Go and get it done as soon as possible. My trailer was totaled out. I had someone back over the back end of the trailer and bend it flat to the ground. Pushed the back corner of the trailer right down into the axles. So they ended up totaling the trailer out. The insurance company was under the impression that it was fixable, and after pretty much it was a dealership that sells trailers. I'm not going to use names, but after all was said and done, and they informed the insurance company, they want $15 grand just to cut into the trailer to figure out everything that's wrong with it. That's when the insurance company decided to total it out, because the insurance company was looking $40,000-$50,000 to fix a $25,000 trailer. So that's just, you have to mitigate your losses. Let the insurance company know what needs to happen. If they don't respond back to you, go do it. Because that is their responsibility to pay you for whatever you have done. If you have to have it towed someplace, it is their responsibility to pay you whether they've accepted responsibility for it yet or not. If you have police documents or the person admitting fault, it's 100% on their insurance company. Doesn't matter, go get the stuff done. After you get it all done, take your claim and get your truck fixed, and let the insurance company know what they're paying for the fix. Don't let the insurance company push you around. Just tell them straight up, this is what's going on. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting everything I need taken care of, and my truck's obviously drivable, as you can see, so I'm not in as big of a rush. But my truck will be down for probably 2 weeks, so they're gonna have a 10-day profit and loss claim. They're gonna have to pay me for the 10 days it takes once the truck is being fixed. So that's just kind of what you want to do. Your checklist is gonna be immediately get your truck over for an estimate if it's not drivable. Get the truck over for the estimate. Go and get all your profit and loss statements together so they're ready. Let the insurance company know that you have all of that done, and you will send it over as soon as they are ready, and let them know what the estimate comes back at, where you're having the truck fixed at, and then go just take it and have it fixed. Once it's fixed, they will either send you sorry, I'm making a turn. They will either send you a check for the entire amount or how long it was down if you have the money to pay it out of pocket to get your truck back, because it'll take a few days for that check to come in and then clear and stuff like that. So if you can pay it out of pocket, or you know the service place well and they're willing to hold the bill for a week while the money all comes in, fine, let that happen. But if they're not, then and you don't have the money, you might have to wait a couple days. It sucks because they're not going to pay you for those days, but it is what it is. I have found it easier to just tell the paint company or whoever's doing the repair, pad your days by 2 or 3 extra days, because nothing ever happens in the exact time that they estimate it happens in. So tell them to pad it by 2 or 3 extra days, contact the insurance company, say this is the grand total, you owe me, send me the check right now, the truck is in being serviced, it's going to be down this many days, then you're all set. I found that to be the easiest with the insurance company. They don't want to hassle with you most of the time, so you just have it all worked out, contact them, and they may try to knock a day or 2 off. I've had that before, and I just tell them, look, if you want to try to knock days off and not run on an estimated days, then we'll just run on actual. And if it takes them an extra week to get something done, it takes them an extra week to get something done. You will owe me more. Otherwise, we can just cut the check now, it's off your desk, the account's closed, and we're both happy. So most of the time after saying that, they will just settle for the days down and be completely done with it. But for right now, that's all I have on if you get hit in a truck. It's not your fault, there's no cargo damage, it is just strictly tractor damage. That's kind of the process you're going to run. Tomorrow I'll record a video on if you get hit, it's not your fault, and you have cargo damage. I will tell you kind of how to work that sort of a claim, because that's much more in depth than if it's just your rig. So guys, thank you very much for watching today. Please hit that like button and subscribe. We're going to get in here to Kia, get loaded up, and I will see you guys in a couple hours, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. Catch you later.